Secret Tips for Getting Rich. Quoted in part from the seminar by Tung Des and Waringen. Tip 3. Part 1 of 4. People with a poor and middle-class mindset work for money. Meanwhile, people with a rich mindset put their money to work for them. We often hear a common story. Middle-class people apply for jobs and work right out of college. Then, when they find a partner, they get married. Because both husband and wife work, they feel they have enough income. Therefore, they dare to buy a house on installments. Then comes the good news. The wife is pregnant. For that reason, the husband works even harder to welcome their baby. Once the first and subsequent babies are born, both are motivated to earn even more money. Time passes. The husband and wife work very well. Eventually, both are promoted and receive a raised salary. When the next baby born, the husband asks his wife to quit her job to care for their child. Therefore, the husband works even harder until he is promoted and gets another raised salary. Because now the husband's salary is big enough, they dare to pay installments for the car. As their children grew older, their previously small house felt cramped. With that big salary, they started paying off the installments for an even bigger house. The vehicle also felt inadequate, so they paid the next installment's car. When the husband's career continues to soar, and he gets a bigger salary, then they paid in installments for a luxury house with a swimming pool. This pattern always continued until finally the husband and wife died, they still leaving behind debts. Their entire lives had been slaves to money. People with a rich mindset don't live like that. As soon as they graduate from college, or even before they graduate, they start working. Their primary goal isn't just to earn a salary or money, but also to gain knowledge and network. Here, they put their money to work. They delay gratification by accumulating money, knowledge, and network first. Then, they invest all three, thus successfully making their money work for them, whether they work or not. People with a rich mindset set aside some of their money and use their knowledge and network to start businesses that generate income without having to be too involved. They might invest in boarding houses, swallows' nests, mutual funds, dividend-generating stocks, royalties, renting out agricultural land, profit sharing on plantations or livestock, and so on. When their passive income significantly exceeds their lifestyle, their lives are truly secure. They feel completely protected and free from worry, fear, or danger, both physical and psychological. That's the difference between the mindset of the poor and middle class and that of the rich. Bob Proctor, in his book, You Were Born Rich, says, 1. Bob Proctor. Every human being is born to be rich. Life is like playing a puzzle. Every human being is born to be rich, but most are short of money. This is because they experience and see incomplete pieces of what is called life. Life is indeed like playing a puzzle. All the material is available, but we don't know how to play it. Currently, many people hope to be suddenly rich by buying lottery tickets, gambling, becoming drug dealers, stealing, robbing, cheating, corruption, and other illicit activities. The condition is exacerbated by their laziness due to drug addiction and alcoholism, and also arrogant. They ignore the advice of older people and don't want to be taught by smarter people. Their mistake is not realizing that the ultimate pleasure in life comes from striving and earning it in a good way. Money obtained in a bad way will cause many problems in your life. Not now. Sooner or later, hardship will come to you or your family in the future. Be aware not to do bad habits since you are young, while your body is still healthy and strong enough to work. 2. Bob Proctor. You are the master, and money is your servant. People often forget that. Humans are masters. Money is the servant. Let me repeat this once more. You are the master and money is your servant. Many people have the mindset that they live to make money, meaning they become servants. More precisely, they become slaves to money. Having money is important, but don't make yourself a slave to it. Those who say money isn't important are those who don't have it. People with a rich mindset have an endless drive to achieve better things every day. For them, tomorrow must be better than today. Always remember that everything is a choice. If we choose to be poor, we will find excuses to justify being poor, saying that being poor is good. But if we choose to be rich, we will discover that being rich is far better than being poor. Because rich people have access to various facilities and opportunities for pleasure that are not available to poor people. To become rich, pay attention to your subconscious mind. Visualize or imagine as often as possible until your subconscious mind accepts that you are rich. Practice this by continually visualizing that you are already rich. You don't need to pay attention to the opinions of others, who generally aren't rich. The majority of people are rich because they are easily influenced by both news sources and the opinions of others. For example, television, newspapers, magazines, and the internet report that the economy isn't improving, and they accept it. This doesn't happen to those with a rich mindset. Accept the fact that to become rich, you can't be normal like everyone else. You also shouldn't harbor doubts. One more thing. Most people have a mindset of seeing is believing. That means if they see themselves as poor now, they will never believe they can become rich. Those with a rich mindset are those who believe in their imagination, visualization, or vision. You have to build your image on your mind. Take a few minutes each day to imagine what your dream life would be like. Imagine and feel that you are already experiencing it, no matter what is happening in your life. Example: a student of Bob Proctor led a branch office of an insurance company with a total of 500 branches. His branch was ranked 175th. This wasn't bad, but the problem was that he had been trying for years to reach the top 100, and no matter how hard he tried, he still couldn't succeed. Bob Proctor explained that he wouldn't be successful if he saw the branch ranking list showing 175. He had to mentally see his branch already in the top 100. He followed Bob Proctor's advice and succeeded. Next is action. You might feel shaky, afraid, doubtful, and unsure during action. All of these things are normal. The point is, even if you experience these things, keep action. Quote: act like the person you want to become. For as Goethe, the German philosopher, once wrote, before you can do something, you first must be something. Meaning, if you want to be clever, you must study diligently, just like clever people. Because knowledge does not come into your mind by itself. You have to study diligently. Likewise, if you want to be rich, imitate the mindset and behavior of rich people. There are many ways to act and think like rich people, including hanging out with rich people to imitate their ways of gaining wealth, reading books, or learn from the people who have knowledge, i.e., by attending seminars, training, finding the right mentor, and so on. The famous painter Vincent van Gogh once said, "I dream my paintings, and I paint my dreams." Also, one of Bob Proctor's students conveyed this message. To believe in the things you can see and touch is no belief at all, but to believe in the unseen is a triumph and a blessing. Always tell yourself, I am prosperous. I am rich. Money is good. Thank you for watching until the end. I hope this was helpful. See you in the next motivational video.